Welcome back to Middle Age Still Single, the podcast. This is a follow-up, a continuation of a session that myself and Nas, have been working with Miss Kristi Hiller, our official life coach / skilled friend. Listen, if you haven't seen her videos, make sure you go check them out.
Go check it out.
She's spectacular. Anybody that can help us must be like a miracle worker. So I don't know where she comes from. Well, I know where she comes from. She comes from Calgary, but she's really been helping us out, and we just want to continue. We want to continue to show some progress. I know I've experienced some progress and some good things, and I know Nas has too. So, Kristi, where would you like to start today?
Well, I think that's exactly what you said is I have to do a check-in with you because I can't ask you to or suggest some ideas and then I need to know how it's going, because if it's not going well, we have to either retarget or we have to change something. So yes, this session is all about now, how's it going? And then we got to keep moving, right? Because I don't want to just help you once and then let you go, because old patterns take time to change. And just because we do something maybe for a month, if you don't keep consistent, you can go back. So how is it going, Robert? Let's start with you. How is the weight and the eating going?
You know what? It's been spectacular. I've lost like 30 pounds now.
I'm so proud of you.
I'm really.
He tells me about it. So
So I feel great. For the most part, I've eaten a raw vegan diet for the last what is today, the 26th? For the last 26 days since June 1st, I've eaten pretty much a raw vegan diet, and my energy levels changed. And as my energy level changes, and and I start to look at myself a little differently in the mirror, I start to feel a little more confident. I start to feel like my old self again. The guys in math better watch out if I ever get slim again. I'm already the tall one, and if I'm the tall and confident one, woo,
you got it all.
I don't know what would happen. No, but I want to say about 2 weeks ago, I think I told you about it, that I approached a woman on the street, and I haven't done that in a long time.
You did tell me, but we didn't air that.
We didn't air it out, but yeah, she was walking down the street with a couple dogs, and she was very attractive, and just kind of happened. I just like, hey, how are you? Started talking to her. Nothing came of it, but it was just the fact that I did it. To me, it made myself feel good.
The only reason probably nothing came of it is because she was already taken.
Oh, I'm sure. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
But Rob, keep going. Like that confidence. I'm telling you guys, whoever is watching, girls don't get hit on as much as you think. Like, I feel like I have to go after what I want. Like, I feel like I'm the one that's like, hey, ask a question. Like, for a guy to come up to a girl when you guys are just such nice people, and Rob, you have such a nice, what's that called? Like energy about you, like persona, charisma, whatever that
spirit.
It's a feeling. It's like really calm and really genuine and really nice. And nobody's going to reject that. They might be like, oh, sorry, I'm not interested. But like, it's so impersonal. So I'm so glad that you're already getting that confidence back to say, you know what, how am I going to meet people if I don't go talk? Like, let's all of us just connect and talk. We don't have to be like your partner forever, but we can be social and we can ask how each other's doing. There's nothing wrong with that. So I'm proud of you for all those reasons. And the fact that you're obviously consistently doing what you said you were going to do. And ta-da, you have a result. Mm-hmm. And you're not done, but are your clothes getting bigger?
Well, you know what? I got about, in my closet, I have about 6 different sizes. So, I just got to find the right size.
His neck looks skinnier, though.
Nas keeps saying I got this skinny neck going, but I don't know. We'll see. We're about to take our trip, and I'm going to have some more clothes made. And my tailor, he always lets me know. It's like, hey, bro, you're about 3 or 4 inches, a little bigger.
That'll be the test.
About 3 or 4 inches bigger than you were last time I measured you here. So,
right.
Don't buy too many, Rob, because you're going to be getting smaller. So don't get all crazy.
No, I won't.
in my opinion. I just, why waste your money? Because you're on a vision, like you're going somewhere further than a month or two, right?
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
This is a lifestyle.
Yeah. I don't know that I'll ever go back to meat and dairy again.
You do you, bud. You do you.
Yeah.
Just as long as it feels good and you want to, and I mean, there's no negative about it. You're sleeping good. You feel energetic. I mean, if it's easy.
Yeah.
Oh, and I want to tell you too that I've been, during some of our conversations, we talked about meditation. So normally my whole life I've been sleeping with the TV on because I'm from New York, and basically I need some kind of noise to go to bed. And for the most part, I would like choose, I don't know why, but like crime dramas. I just like to sleep to like Law and Order SVU or like Criminal Minds or like whatever I'm watching, whatever I'm into. And so I've turned it off and started listening to some meditation stuff, about manifestation, and about how your thoughts produce results. And so I think, that between that and the diet, I think maybe that's, the reason for my sleep and my energy. And, just I feel like some things are changing. I feel like, I'm heading upwards for sure. My trajectory is a little more upward than when we started.
I'm so happy for you because life's just going to get easier for you, Rob. And you're creating some really good, really like life skills, right? We should all eat healthy. We should all be working our bodies. We should all want to strive for more. It's just a natural inclination. And when we're not, we don't feel that good about ourselves.
Yeah.
So I love that you see it's getting better. And I love that you see it's just going to only get better from here. And great job. Yeah, I can't be the one that just keeps talking to you about meditate. Like, I'm so also happy that you're doing it because you're getting the reinforcement from many different sources now, right? So, and then the benefit. And the only, I can say do it, but like, you tell me if it works for you. I know it works for me, but for heaven's sakes, right? Try it. I can't wait to talk to Nas about his journaling.
Yeah. Well, there you go, Nas.
But no, we won't leave you yet, Rob, for 1 second.
Okay. Yes.
I just want to make sure that, okay, so I think those were the points, your diet and your, are you doing any exercise? Have you used that gym that's by the fridge in the back that you always walk through?
You know what, to be honest with you, so I've used it a couple days. I've been working a little bit more, but what I am doing is while I'm at the hospital, I'm walking up the stairs now instead of taking the elevator. So I'm doing little things like that, just to just not just to get my body moving, but prepare for Thailand. There's a lot of physical exercise happening in Thailand. So a lot of walking, a lot of swimming, a lot of hanging out. It becomes almost becomes physically taxing sometimes.
Yeah, and you've lost a lot of weight so far. Mm-hmm. So clearly, what you're doing is working.
Yeah.
But I mean, I will suggest just based on what we know about muscle and getting older, and like it is good to lift weights, right?
Oh, no, I got you. Yeah.
Yeah. So I just at some point you might want to start thinking about doing that. But when you're going to do that, when it starts really coming off, and then when you start seeing these muscles, you're going to want to put something in there. Okay. So we'll wait for that. But I know that's going to come.
It's coming.
It's true. It's true, though,
yeah.
For sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, okay. So, Rob, do you have any other questions in terms of from now until Thailand, everything else is feeling good? Because I'm just going to suggest that you keep doing that. And then I need you to I'm here for you, right? Like I'm holding the space for your heart. And if there's things that are coming up that you want to work on, or that you're like, oh, maybe I should ask Kristi about this. Like maybe you're ready to date, or maybe you're whatever, maybe you have a relationship that's having some problems, but I'm just always here. But I need to just make sure that you're good. And there's nothing else I can do for you right now.
No, I think maybe the next session, like I've been contemplating like just a career move, not a career change, but a career move where, I'm at a place that I've been comfortable for a long time. It's a long distance, and it's the reward is not I could be making more money if I went to another place that I'm maybe not so comfortable at.
Okay, great.
So that's something for the horizon, down the road a little bit.
Okay. So in the meantime, just know that you're probably on your way to getting a new job. Probably a new job's going to come to you with ease. Probably you're going to hear something, or, somebody will mention something, or something will show up. But remember, you do got to ask your whatever power that you believe in. Just be, and I like to just surrender it, kind of like, hey, I'm just going to give this to you now. You let me know what to, you give me the signs and I will pay attention. So just kind of play with that for a little bit and see what happens.
Will do.
Okay. So Nas, should we get to you now? So I remember.
1 second. Okay.
This is all coming. This is all just from. I should probably write things down, but you guys, not yet. I remember.
So
5 things.
It was the journaling for me. I think it was you were saying that would help me to kind of get some clarity. I'm kind of where I'm a step ahead of where Rob is right now in terms of thinking about career moves. I'm already kind of putting things in place. But the journaling was to help me to get clarity on that.
You had those 5 ideas about the retirement and what it would look like. So we were trying to get you to get clear on
to narrow it down, and I have.
Yay!
I do. Okay. Yeah, there's been progress. So yeah, I've kind of narrowed down the types of opportunities that I think I should be focusing on. Okay. And I can tell you that when I narrowed things down, I took a hard look. Sometimes you have to just take a step back and just look at things in a really deep and emotional way. And when I did that, what I found was that some of the things that I wanted, that I was trying to do, was because I thought it was easy, right? Like I thought I was going to be able to just kind of jump over there and then it would work out. But I found out that the skills that I was trying to transition to were not in my wheelhouse. Mm. So I had to reevaluate those things. And when I did that, clarity, I got real clear on that. Now, as far as a daily journal, I haven't been doing that, but what I will say is that I've been writing pages for a possible memoir. So that is kind of like the journaling, right?
Hey,
it's kind of taking the place of that.
You went. No, sorry to interrupt. Well, not sorry.
Yeah,
you went over and above what I asked you to do. All I said was journal about the 5 things and get some clarity. I didn't say do it every day. Look at you. You just took it and ran, and look what came out. So,
but that's how good you are.
No, that's how good you are. You just did it. You picked up the pen. You grabbed that stupid journal you've had for 15 years. And
yes,
you did something. So I just want everybody to realize the power that you have. You're not limited, but we just got to do something. And like you said, you went within. You started to get a little clear what's going on inside. Keep talking. I love it.
Thanks for that. I mean, something that Rob and I talk about, we kind of talked about it a little bit this morning, and that is that oftentimes there's not a place for men to kind of talk about our emotional struggles. Like it's kind of still taboo. And we talked about the fact that we're at a place where we're ready to do it. But even a couple of guys that are close to us had trepidations about it, right? Mm-hmm. So I feel like it's doing this is not only therapy for me, but it's also going to be therapy for other men like me and like Rob that are kind of not getting results because they just haven't opened themselves up to talking to someone about it. And so that's why I kind of I trusted you, but also I felt like it was time to unpack all those things I've been carrying around. And so I can tell you, it's been a very liberating experience for me. So I appreciate you taking the time to come over here and be so honest and also kind to us, right? You give us that hammer when you need to, but it's something that, guys need it like that sometimes, So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at.
Thank
and
you.
it's feeling a little bit better. Yeah, it's feeling better.
Thank you, honey. I'm so glad that you are learning that is actually not that scary either, is it?
No, it's not.
You're just getting to know yourself a bit better. And I just wanted to make one comment about what you were saying about the other people. So the thing that what I've come to realize is everyone's at a different place in their soul journey. And I call life a soul journey. And I've just, that's what it is for me. It's not a work journey. It's not a relationship journey. It's not like a purpose journey. It's all of that combined into what we call the soul's journey. Okay. And we're all in different places, and there's no end game, and there's no, nobody's judging you, but we got to be careful of our judgment of others. Other people are not going to be where you are, Nas. They're not going to even be interested in this. Their soul's like, I'm going to freaking work and about that stuff. Don't talk to me about emotions. So we're not here to talk people into having to do this. Nobody has to do this. But if your soul is speaking to you and you want to get further in life and you want more, something about more something, more money, I don't care, more sex, more in your relationship, more, it's about more. But to get more, we got to go in. And so that I just always want that message. And what Nas is saying is, wow, I didn't know there was somewhere to go. And there's many places. Once you're open to it now, Nas, you're going to, it's everywhere on YouTube. And oh my God, it's all pretty much free. Like, you don't have to go far because you have the answers. Nobody's going to tell you what to do, but things will resonate. And then you're like, oh, something will perk up because there's nothing you don't already know. Our souls are already programmed when we were babies. We already know, but we have forgotten. We have forgotten what we know because we're hurt. And we haven't gone down and been like, oh, who am I really? And oh, wow, I'm not an idiot kid that my dad told me I was, or whatever your story is. So that's how we go down. That's how we go deep. But you don't have to start there. And I just love how you so beautifully explained how it was not hard and that you actually feel better about being able to look at your stuff and get some clear answers. Now we can make another step. Like now, the next time we meet, it'll probably be like, okay, what do you want now, Nas? What do we have to work on?
Yeah, I'll definitely be thinking about that.
Yeah. Like what's next? What do you want? It's all about knowing what you want. Right. And of course, why you want it.
Yeah. Always have to go to that second step when we're talking about it so that it makes sense, because when you put it in my mind to get clarity or how to get it, I had to take that next step. Why was I trying to do these other types of job or career transitions that didn't really make sense for what my strengths are or really my interests? And some of it was fear, and some of it was thinking I just had a wrong idea about what I was doing. Like I realized that I don't consider myself like to be brilliant, but I think I'm a pretty smart guy, right?
You're brilliant.
But
you're brilliant.
I thank you. But I know that we have to listen to other people. And so one of the things that I've done is,
what do you mean listen to other people? You always
like you,
yourself.
like have like ideas that are coming from somewhere else.
Okay.
Like that.
That'd be learning.
Right. So yeah.
Okay.
That's
okay.
Okay. No. You're absolutely right. That clarification needed to be made. Learning from other people who have something that they can offer me.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Like you. And then there's another young lady who I was in a program to help me transition. You two guys combined have helped me to get to a place where I feel pretty good taking those next steps. Like I've always I've always been very, very careful and plan every single thing out. And, you know, and I'm not saying that I don't do that now, but I'm saying that I've taken some steps that I probably never would have taken because I know that sometimes when you are opening up about things, that those things have to happen. So
yeah, but
it's been good.
You were willing, and you know, when the student is ready, the teacher will appear, and that's what we all do. But yeah, I love that as men, you guys are actually doing this because you're opening it up for other people. Like you're not the only guy that's not sure what to do when they have options, right? And doing the work is getting the clarity so that you actually do get to move forward. So to kind of close this loop, I want to ask you, so did you get some clarity? Are you down to maybe only 2 of the 5 options, or have you decided, or like, where are you at now with this? Because we want to make sure we get you that thing handled so we can move to the next thing.
I'm like 99% sure that the next thing is the two things that I'm left with, the 2 career paths that I'm left with are where I'm supposed to be. And I'll tell you why, Kristi, because I have no stress about it.
Ooh, that's good. Feels good then. Feels good.
Yes,
good.
yes,
good.
yes.
Because, you know, the other thing I want to always make sure, and I know some people won't like this, but it's who I am and I have to be who I am. But sometimes too, we have to sometimes surrender it, right? Like, I know we didn't really talk about that higher power, whatever you believe in, but I know for me, it's just so comforting when I can't figure something out on my own or it's out of my control, right? I surrender it and just say, I trust that all things will happen as they should. If it's something that I can't get to say logically on my own. So there is an element of that too, where we can actually, you know, submit to and ask for guidance from somewhere where we don't know where it would come from. But, you know, like what I've studied, like a lot of, you know, Course in Miracles or all the different books I've read, it's like, you know, we get angels or we get these guides, but we also get free will. So if we're not asking, they won't tell. So I do believe part of our problems today is that we don't have a spiritual container for things that life brings us. And it can be lonely and it can be hard. And I can't not speak what I'm being told to speak about, which is having something a little bit more than just yourself to believe in and to help you.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah. Well, I'm okay with that because you're not just talking to us. We're opening this discussion up for the world. So I'm not saying I'm not receiving it, but there is someone who will be tuning into this. Clearly, people are watching you. So someone that's going to hit home with someone.
Oh.
And so I welcome it. I'm not one of those people that think that I have all the answers. But so I'm okay with that 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just want to plant the seed because I know as your soul evolves, right? Growth and evolution. You can't not hear that. You can't not take that in and wonder, I wonder if there is something out there, whether you believe it or not.
Oh, I do.
It's the seed, right? And then I'll let the universe do the rest, like God or whoever is your thing. It's beyond me now, but
the universe is my thing.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
I love it.
We all have something. I just want everyone to know that we all have something. You pick what it is for you because it's personal,
right?
But we got to listen.
Right.
We got to listen. So, okay. So, Nas, are you feeling good about it? You're in a good place. You're 99% sure, and just stay open. If it changes, it changes. Like nothing has to be cemented in until you actually want to make a move and need to make a move. So, I'm really happy for you.
I think that last part is key, staying open.
Yeah.
Because sometimes I'll close the loop.
Yeah, like I always say to people, hey, I don't know. I might change my mind. I might look at this video in 3 years and be like, oh, that's just what I thought then. Whatever.
Yeah. We're steadily evolving.
That's right. How are we doing for time, Rob?
Actually, it's about that time, unfortunately.
Yeah, I wondered. I didn't know if we should.
It always goes
by really fast, the miracle worker. Listen, thanks again, Kristi, for coming out. Listen, I look forward to
Yeah.
these sessions.
Me too. You guys
know, and
are a blessing for me. I love
okay.
to do what I do, and I love to see your beautiful faces.
You know what? One day we're
Same here.
yeah,
Same
for sure. One day we're just gonna have to find out about Kristi. We want to know, maybe there's something we could do for Miss Kristi. Maybe Miss Kristi needs a little man's advice. Yeah.
here.
Open anything.
All right.
I'm like Nas. I don't have all the answers,
All right. Well, you got the
Right,
answers for us.
right.
That's good.
but I do
All
know.
right.
For
I do know.
Okay.
yeah,
Miss Kristi, thank you again for joining us.
Thank you.
And
appreciate
we
you.
will, you're never very far from our thoughts, and we will talk to you soon.
That sounds great. Thank you so much for the follow up, guys. It was great to hear what you're doing,
Right.
and keep it up.
We'll do.
Thank you so much.
Okay.